Hey everyone, welcome back. Gonna have a quick Pokemon video for you today, and I want to talk about Prismatic Evolutions. This was the product that came out a couple months ago, and it was all the rage, and people bought it all out, and you can't find any, right? So, this is the Elite Trainer box, which is the way you can get the most booster packs, which is 9 per box. As you can see, they're going for 138 right now. The MSRP on this, I think it's $50 or maybe $60, and you can't find this anywhere. And so what happened when this released is that there are a bunch of scalpers or people. They'll camp out overnight at Walmart, Target, GameStop, and they're gonna go in there and they buy out everything that's on the shelves. This is why you are not able to find any Pokemon products, let alone Prismatic Evolutions, at your local big box retailer. And because there's going to be like that one person waiting there, they camp out and then they grab all of it, and the little child next to them, or the mother or father of that child, is not able to buy any product for their children. And so the only place you can go is, eBay or TCG Player online, something like that, and you got to pay almost 3x MSRP for this. Some local game stores are pricing this below this market rate, but many of them are pricing this at the market rate, because what's going on right now is that the distributors are raising their prices. So a lot of game stores are no longer able to buy this at anywhere near MSRP anymore, and they're selling them. You can only get them from distributors for like $100 or something like that. So they have to raise the price. And what's interesting is I was at GameStop a couple days ago, and the worker there told me that they're getting, they were getting restock of Prismatic Evolution stuff, but no more ETBs, and they would only get all of the other Prismatic Evolutions products. So what does that mean, right? Are there no more ETBs right now, currently, until Pokemon prints more and makes more ETBs? And even if they do, what effect would that have on the ETB market? I think it would only just make it go down a little bit, and it will rebound. So let's take a real quick look at the chart of the ETB. Well, yeah. So this is the 3-month chart right here, and as you can see, let's see when this set came out. I guess it came out around like early to mid November or something. I don't know. It might have been the pre-sale, but so it was, a lot of them were being sold for in the low 100s, right? And there was this huge spike to about 150. I think this was around the release, January-ish. And then ever since mid-January, it just crashed so hard from 150 down to, again, low 100s again. And this hit the low point at around February 1st, and ever since February 1st, it's been on a quick rise back up, and we're back up to almost 140 again. So what I think is happening is all those people that were able to get this at MSRP from camping out at Target, there were some stores that did sell them at MSRP when it released, and I think a lot of new people opened accounts or started LGSs and accounts with distributors, so they were able to buy a lot of this. And so all of that stuff, all the price where these people were able to get it at MSRP, I think that's drying up. Now, I don't want to say that it's completely dried up. I'm sure there's many out there still, but the demand for this product is still very high. And because that supply is drying up, the price is quickly rising. And let's zoom in and look at the 1-month chart. So as you can see, the sales volume has been declining, but that makes sense because the price is increasing, right? Supply and demand. And as the price goes up, the demand will go down, and therefore, we're gonna hit that equilibrium point. Maybe eventually, we're gonna see where this lands. I think certainly this, if the Pokemon Company doesn't make any reprints very quickly, this can easily go to 200 at some near future point, and uh, and there's a release. There's a release of the next Journey Together set for Pokemon. It comes out in March, I think mid March. And so the hype is gonna shift a little bit from Prismatic Evolutions to Journey Together. Journey Together is pretty crazy. Just want to show you the pricing right now on TCG Player for this set. Like the ETBs for Journey Together is going for 90 right now. It hasn't even released yet. The booster box is going for 220, and that's well above the MSRP, right? For Pokemon products. And then you have some of these other Pokemon products, battle boxes and whatever. But the ETB and the booster box, and I guess maybe to a lesser extent the bundle, are the main products to get your booster packs. And it's very expensive. Just take a look at the booster box here, and this hasn't released yet, so it releases 328, so in about a month. But the demand is really high on this, as is with every single Pokemon product. We'll have to, it's all going to depend on how much they print and how high the demand is. Based on everything that's been going on with Pokemon, it seems like it doesn't matter how much they print. They cannot meet the demand. Now, going back to Prismatic Evolutions, if you go back to like the last 6 months and you look at the total sold, that's 15,269 total sold just on TCG Player in the last 6 months or since release. And there's still almost 3,000 currently listed, and the price is shooting up like this. That's pretty wild. Definitely do not see anything like this in Magic the Gathering. And this is really something specific only to Pokemon right now. Okay, and then let's take a look at some of the other Prismatic Evolutions products. Now, these do seem to be readily available in a sense, as in, like, when I talked to the GameStop person, he said that they were getting these surprise boxes among other Prismatic Evolutions products, just not the ETBs. And look at the surprise box. Wow, $72. Like, look at this price chart of the surprise box. It goes from mid 60s, shoots up to like 110, crashes back down to the mid 60s again, and now in the last month, if you look at it, it's a big crash, but it's slowly going up a little. Certainly, the demand for this product is not nearly as high as the ETB. As you can see, only 2,581 sold since release, and there's only 196 on the market. But the MSRP on this is like $25 or something like that. So this is going for 3x, over 3x, or about 3x the MSRP, which kind of tracks with, well, this is not 3x, right, with the ETB, but it's definitely going to get there pretty quickly. But the surprise box, you only get how many booster packs? There's only 4 booster packs in here, and then you get that special promo, and people are trying to collect that. Again, Pokemon's like a very collector's card game. People are also selling just the promo for almost $35, which is wild. Let's see if there's any sales for just the promo. Yeah, not. Let's see. Oh, right here. Look at this. Wow, that's a lot. Somebody just bought out one of each of the promos, $35 each, and we don't know how much they pay for shipping, but wow, that's pretty wild. So that's the surprise box. MSRP somewhere in the $20 range, going for 73 right now. The binder collection, I think, has 5 booster packs and it comes with a binder, which is pretty cool. It's going for $79 right now. And if you look at the price chart of this, it did not have that huge upswing like some of the other ones did, but certainly went down and now is on the rise again, quickly on the rise. And then if we look at how many sold, 3,000, so more than the surprise box, but I think the surprise box released later than this. And there's 264 on the market, so this is going up. I mean, everything in Prismatic Evolution is going up. The poster collection, this is a weird product to me. I'm not a Pokemon collector, but like, okay, so this is 3 packs and a poster. But anyway, well, this is going for $37, and it did have this huge spike, like some of the other products crashed, and in the last month is actually rising pretty quickly. 2,000 sold, 450 quantity currently. But these, I think they are making more of these, or just the demand's not that high in them. So there are plenty of these available, given what demand there is for this product. And the main thing here is the ETBs. This is what you want. This is the product that's gonna increase in value the most, and certainly going to be harder and harder to get this. I don't know if Target's going to get any more of this. Probably, they probably will, or Walmart. I just know that GameStop probably will not get this anymore. And if you haven't heard, GameStop recently announced that they are no longer doing pre-orders for Pokemon, and they're saying that is to drive traffic to the stores. But we'll have to see. People, I heard one person on YouTube speculate that this is because GameStop buys this from third parties. They don't buy it from the Pokemon distributors or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll have to see. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Prismatic Evolutions is still wild. Prices are going to go up, at least on the ETBs, quite quickly from here. I don't think any reprints to the ETBs is really going to make that big of a dent in this. I think it's just going to go down a little bit and then go right back up.